make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, right? So this is about what I see with white people's ideology in movies. So holiday season, we're sitting here watching movies, and we got into a bunch of sci-fi stuff. And one of them was Geostorm. It was one of the last ones we watched. And Ed Harris is in the thumbnail. He's playing this character. I want to say it's Decom, whatever. And basically, Gerard Butler's character was a scientist who basically made everything on the planet run smoothly as far as weather. Genius, right? And he stopped working on the thing that he built to make sure the earth runs smoothly. And all the countries came together because it was a massive storm that brought everybody together. And they all worked simultaneously on this in outer space in this this basically rig that encompasses the earth, right? But what happened? Everything was running smooth, everything was peaceful, but somebody decided to turn that thing into a weapon because they wanted the quote unquote power, and they were willing to basically kill most of the planet to get it, to do it, so they could be in a power position. And the interesting thing about it was we had watched a movie on Netflix called Troll. We watched a few other things. We watched The Best Man. This has nothing to do with that, but in all of the movies we're watching, predominantly with white people, I was like, you know what? And I've thought about it as going back for years, because when white and black people have a difference of ideology, we just see things differently. And one of the things that I see constantly in the entertainment is white people creating a war where war didn't exist. And whether it's a hero story or a villain who needs to be stopped by the hero story. But the constant through line is going somewhere and creating a problem that didn't exist and people try to say power, but it doesn't seem like power. I mean, it just seems like I can't see you happy. And the reason I brought up the movie Troll, right, was because when I was watching Troll, it was an inanimate. It's a fictional. Fictional story. About a troll who came to life, right? But the minute that troll came to life, hey, get the military. We got to kill him. And it's like, what? And it dawned on me after a while, like thinking about the King Kong story. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what we need to do? We need to kill it. Thinking about all the other movies that I could think about, whether it's old, like going back in the past, old time, or up to the present, or something futuristic. Because we were watching Divergent, but it was Algorithm. I think we didn't finish it, but it was constant war. And people swear to God that, oh man, we're warriors and we got to go to war. And I'm sitting there like, no, y'all don't. Y'all just, because it's not really war. It's really like a bunch of surprise attacks on people who didn't know something was coming, because basically everything is a threat. And using The Best Man, even though it's not part of it, there was a scene in The Best Man, the one that's on Peacock, because I guess it's a reunion or whatever when they get back together. It's actually a miniseries. Pretty dope. There's a Karen scene in there. And the Karen scene is very interesting because I'm crying. And there was a scene with Merchant and Karen where he was running through all the scenarios, how he could approach this woman when he saw her again. And through all the scenarios, they all went bad because it was that. And it's like, yo, it's a problem. And then I thought about something, like the Independence Day, and who was the other one with the guy that plays in Guardians of the Galaxy. There was a futuristic one on Amazon. That was a dope movie too, where it was aliens who came from a different planet, and they gonna destroy the Earth, and then everybody got to come together because these aliens gonna kill us all type of thing. And it's like those aliens act just like white people, and it's weird because it's like, okay, so this came here and it's gonna kill everybody just because it wants stuff, and now it's an enemy. But when you go everywhere and try to kill everybody because you want stuff, you're supposed to be the hero. And the depiction of it is like, it's hypocritical. It's weird to me, but it always gave you insight of the white mind. And I remember this is where I messed up. One of my homeboys, he's not white. He's Mexican. Well, one parent's Mexican, the other parent's white, but he's Mexican. And we were watching Sons of Anarchy. And I remember there's a certain part of Sons of Anarchy where the white gang started a war with the black gang because something happened in between their gang, and they just felt to blame it on the black folks. And then one of their, biking club members just went up and shot up the black gang and killed the guy's daughter. And then he got his get back, and then they wound up working together. And at some point, my coworker, a friend of mine, he said, you know they're gonna plan to kill him. I was like, for what? They was short on money, they needed product, now they're making more money and they got the products they need. Why are you gonna blow that situation up? And it was just, and there's the Mexican biking gangs, the Mayans was the Mexican biking gang, and they didn't want to work for the blacks either. So both of them just set off a war just out of the blue. And I thought about it, it's like, man, this is why people feel like, people aren't trustworthy, aren't good people, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you wind up in these situations where these people are just fighting for no reason. Like, even a Marvel movie when they had the Avengers, Thanos. Thanos is, that's something that a white dude to do. I'm sick of all of this. Half of the people got to die because I'm trying to save everybody. It's like, really? You're trying to save everybody by killing everybody? Not just on your planet, but in the whole universe? I mean, could you have doubled the resources or killed half of the people? Like, nah, I'm not going to double the resources. I'm killing half of these people. It's like, okay. And, for us, it's like one of those things where we just don't get it, just don't get it. And to me, it's weird because the paranoia that you see white people having a threat or somebody else being a threat seems like, the only threat is you. Like, you're the only threat. Like, you're destroying everything, but everybody else is the threat. And these movies show it over and over and over again. Whether I said if it's a hero movie or a villain movie, it's just destruction that is nonsensical. I know people go, well, the reason why they did it is because they're trying to achieve this goal and that goal, and the goals are frivolous. There's really nothing good about these goals. They're just frivolous, ego goals. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.